so scared to let go of control. Nobody to talk to, nobody who knows the time I've spent at war, alone in my mind, questioning the devil, searching hard to find
Five-month-old Atlas was transferred from another shelter. He had been tentatively diagnosed with cerebellar hypoplasia due to severe tremors and vision loss. We immediately began to help him navigate his challenges, wrapping him in special needs round-the-clock foster care. However, Atlas's struggles worsened. He began to experience what seemed to be agonizing pain episodes, which neurologists eventually identified as progressive seizures. Determined to find a treatable cause, we pursued an MRI. The results were tragic. Atlas did not have CH. Instead, his brain was missing the matter vital for motor control, sensory perception, and higher brain function. There would be no way to improve his quality of life. With breaking hearts, we had to let him go. In rescue, we know not all endings are happy, but every precious life matters, and each of their stories deserves to be told. Atlas's legacy is one of profound hope. His neurologist and her colleagues at UC Davis will be studying his case to learn more about this condition, its causes, and its potential cures. In his brief, difficult life, surrounded by love, Atlas struggled against a terrible storm. But this story, Atlas's story, may bring hope for future kittens to have the happy endings they deserve. Late last summer, a thin, unthrifty young cat named Twiggy arrived at Meow after being rescued from a farm in Darrington. On intake, her symptoms seemed mostly minor: anemia, missing teeth, a squinty left eye, and persistent swallowing. However, severe discharge in her left ear pointed to a deeper issue. When standard treatments failed to improve an ear infection, a CT scan revealed a painful, aggressive polyp rooted in her left ear, which had spread into her throat. She was referred to a specialist at Blue Pearl in Kirkland for a complex surgery to remove the mass. While complete excision was impossible due to its location, her veterinary team held high hopes for her recovery. Through it all, Twiggy proved to be a fighter. Supported by expert care, she healed beautifully, gaining weight and strength. Twiggy has risen against her storm, and she's thriving today in her forever home. Surrounded by the love of her new human parents, 2 children, a doggy sister, and a bunny brother. Stray kitten Felix was adopted into a loving home where, for years, he received meticulous care and specialized treatment for his chronic feline lower urinary tract disease. Despite that care, Felix suffered repeated urinary obstructions. Then, at 12 years old, his life changed when his beloved mom could no longer care for Felix. Back at Meow, Felix was unable to fully empty his bladder. Treatment after treatment had failed to cure his blockages. The final option was a perineal urethrostomy, or PU, a major surgery which can dramatically reduce the risk of future obstructions and is often the difference between life and death. But after his surgery, there was a rare complication, another stricture, which would require a dangerous second surgery and risk permanent incontinence. With his life on the line, we had to try. Nursed diligently in a dedicated foster home, Felix's resilient spirit shone through. The good days began outnumbering the bad, until at last his straining completely stopped. And then, the ultimate good day, adoption. His storms are over. Now Felix spends his days chattering at backyard birds and his nights snuggled against his new mom. Princess had spent her life in a cage, her back hunched and her legs bowed. Emaciated and weak, she tired easily. Her fortune changed when she arrived at Meow Canine. Dr. Thomason at Salish Veterinary Hospital performed the surgery to repair her stage 4 bilateral luxating patellas. As you can see from the before and after, her x-rays show immediate success. Foster parents Steve and Sue committed to seeing her through recovery. Princess became a remarkably patient patient during her prescribed bed rest. After 2 weeks, she was allowed 5-minute walks to begin rebuilding muscle in her legs and back. Her energy and confidence grew as her walks lengthened. She was so happy to be outside. Steve and Sue soon realized that Princess, now called Betty White, was already home. They can't imagine life without her. Betty loves playing with Millie, their spirited tripod dog, and is becoming friends with the quieter Squirt. She has also learned not to chase the cats, most of the time. She has found her voice and happily talks while tossing around her toys. She's an expert at de-stuffing stuffed animals and a celebrity at Mud Bay, where her many admirers offer her all the treats. She has inherited a full wardrobe from Minnie the two-legged wonder dog, a beloved previous family member. She loves long walks, sniffing, and exploring the world she nearly missed. We're grateful to the Mercy Fund for the pure joy that is Betty.
You can knock down every piece of me. You can watch me fall down to my knees. But I rise against the storm. I will always stand as one. You can tear me down layer by layer. You can make a deal with my savior. But I'll rise against the storm. I will always stand as one. You can knock down every piece of me. You can watch me fall down to my knees. But I'll rise against the storm. I will always stand as one. You can tear me down layer by layer. You can make a deal with my savior. But I'll rise against the storm. I will always stand as one.
Every story you've seen tonight began with someone who chose to care. Because of the compassion you shared last year, Meow has been able to continue to offer safety, medical care, healing, and the chance for a new life to these and so many other animals. The Mercy Fund makes these second chances possible. It allows Meow to say yes when an animal's needs are great and time is short. Tonight, as we stand as one for the animals who cannot speak for themselves, we thank you for raising your paddles, for helping them to rise against the storms they face, and for being their hope, their healing, and their future.